I think it's fair to say that food is a big part of our lives. I mean, it's how we celebrate special occasions, connect with loved ones. Today we even get pleasure from watching other people eat large amounts of food. What? Just me? So why would anyone want to give up food for 7 days? Fasting has been proven to have many significant benefits, including reduced insulin sensitivity, reduced inflammation, improved blood pressure, improved brain cognitive function, aiding weight loss, extended longevity, aiding cancer prevention, and most importantly of all, lower your shopping bill. So for the next 7 days, I'm going to be doing a water fast. I'm going to document my weight, my mood, and general well-being. And at the end of the fast, I'll share my transformation, as well as my thoughts and opinions on the fast and whether I think it was worth it or not. Okay, so the rules. You can only drink water. Okay, I know there are many different types of fasting today that can be kind of confusing. There's intermittent fasting, dry fasting, drinking expensive juices fasting, but today we're going to keep it nice and simple, and we're just going to do Mother Nature's good old-fashioned water fast. Disclaimer, before we start, I do not recommend you try a medically unsupervised fast. The following video does not constitute medical advice. I am not a doctor. Okay, so this is it. This is the start of the fast. This is the last bit of food I've got. It's a meal replacement shake with banana. Basically tastes like a chocolate milkshake. Pretty much emptied everything in the fridge today because I don't want any food in my sight throughout this fast. And I've just had to polish off a pack of mince pies, but everything is gone and I'm excited and a little bit nervous, to be honest. Yeah, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. So yeah, this is the last bit of food I'm gonna have for 7 days. So it is 5:55, it is Saturday the 8th of January. I'm gonna use this app called Life that counts down your time. Not that you really need it. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to use throughout the video because it kind of basically says how many hours you have left. So yeah, I currently have 168 hours until the fast is ended. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you guys again soon. The first day of the fast was a pretty typical day for me. I exercised, cleaned, meditated and did some work whilst predominantly dressed as a koala bear. Hello, so it is the end of the first day. I'm about 24-25 hours fasted now. I'm gonna get an early night tonight and then tomorrow I'm gonna get myself lots of jobs to do and hopefully, get more into this fast, so I'll see you guys later. Hello, so it is the morning of day 2. It is 38 hours into the fast. Feeling pretty good, though last night I had the worst sleep of my life, and this has happened every time I've pretty much fasted, which is why I've only ever fasted for 48 hours. So if you look at this, I got 4 hours and 40, but I actually feel good. Like, I don't feel too tired. I think it's actually like my senses feel like they're super heightened this morning, and I think maybe that things will wake me up, but apart from that I feel good. 48 hours is the most I've ever fasted, so that'll be at 6 o'clock this evening, so anything over 6 will be a PR, but at this moment in time I'm confident we can do the 7 days. But yeah, that's the update for now. I'll catch you guys later. It's the end of day 2 and I feel good. 48 hours, 16 minutes. This is literally the longest I've ever fasted and the best I've ever felt. Today I have felt so good all day and it's kind of worrying me, like how good I feel. I feel like you really feel everything, you're connected with your body. So far so good. This is the longest I have fasted. Day 2 down, so tomorrow will be on day 3. So I'll see you guys then. Good morning guys. First of all, you must appreciate the commitment that I bring the camera to bed in case I have some insightful thoughts to share in the morning. And it kind of looks like I'm in the jungle. I'm happy with that. It is now the 3rd morning, so I'm like 60 hours in, and this app tells me that I'm actually on regenerating cell mode, which is kind of what I was after. Cell regeneration mode. Cell regeneration mode is the app's way of telling me that my body is entering autophagy. Autophagy usually occurs around 18 hours into a fast, however usually takes around 48 hours to go into full effect. Autophagy, which stands for self-eating, is when your body begins to break down and destroy old damaged cells. Autophagy can also destroy bacteria that can cause viruses and infection. It may also help normal cells from becoming cancer cells. Autophagy can also lead to an increase in growth hormone, which can give you more energy and prevent muscle loss. However, it can also give you sleepless nights. So sleep last night was a lot better. I got about 6 hours 13 and I got an hour and 37 of deep sleep, which, if you know anything about sleep, deep sleep's actually really important. It's when your body actually regenerates and recovers itself, which is what we're after. So the fact that that's really high like that, the deep sleep is as high as my regular sleep when I have like 8 hours. So yeah, I'm just not sleeping for as long, but I feel energized, so maybe I don't need as much sleep. Anyway, I'm gonna jump in the shower and I'll see you guys downstairs for breakfast. So I'm gonna be showing you how I've been drinking my water, and I think this has actually helped me a lot, and this is something I've never done on a fast before. I think this is why I feel so good currently. So first of all, I've got my filtered water from Fox. This is alkalized water. Basically, you don't want to be drinking tap water when you're on a fast. Everything you're taking in is going to be absorbed and used in your body. So if you're drinking dirty, unfiltered water, it's probably not going to be good for you. But the magic ingredient is I've been adding sodium and potassium, which is basically adding electrolytes to your water. There's no calories in them, nothing like that, but if you just drink plain water, you end up just flushing your system and you almost dehydrate yourself. And I think if you go back and watch my previous fast, this has happened. That's what can make that fast so very difficult, and you feel fatigued, and it's really not a good time. So 1 liter of water, you add half a teaspoon of this no salt, which is basically your potassium, and then you add a tablespoon of baking soda, and that's going to be your sodium. So I put half a liter in each of one of these, quarter teaspoon in each one of the no salt, and half a teaspoon of the baking soda. Pour in the filtered water. So now that's about a liter of water, half a liter in each one. And I'm probably drinking 2, maybe 3 liters a day of water. I haven't been tracking, but it's not a lot, and it's definitely not as much as I used to on my other fasts. And I think once again, that's because I'm not flushing. This is actually getting absorbed and giving me energy. And it's actually, when you're fasted, it's really tasty. It's like salty water. Hello, so the battery died I think this morning and I completely forgot all about filming. I had lots of work to do and I've actually been pretty productive today. I even went for a bit of a walk and I did like a little bit of a workout, nothing too strenuous, but just trying to keep the body moving. But I'm feeling good. 70 hours, so pretty much 3 days in, which is the longest I've ever done by an extra day. So 4 more days. But it's weird, again, like the time seems like it's going really fast, but at the same time it feels like it's going really slow, if that makes any sense. My mind's not, I'm not in the mental clarity stage yet, I think, but hopefully tomorrow, I think day 4, day 5, things are supposed to get better, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Well, it hasn't been the greatest of mornings for me. Another terrible night's sleep for me again. 5 hours. I wouldn't say it's actually like terrible, like 5 hours straight through and quite a lot of deep sleep, but it's just so dark and cold. Like when I wake up at 5 a.m, it's freezing cold, it's pitch black, you don't really want to do anything. I just got myself up and did some work this morning, then I had a cold shower and that actually really did do the trick. I've been doing keto strips and I did them today. I'm pretty much, this is hard to do with one hand, but I'm pretty much entering ketosis, which is cool. So what is ketosis? Ketosis is a process when your body doesn't have enough carbohydrates to burn for energy, so it switches over to its fat stores. Positive side effects of being in ketosis include weight loss, mental clarity, suppressed appetite, pretty similar to weight loss, and it can even reverse type 2 diabetes. For the rest of the day, I didn't feel too good and spent the majority of the time lying around feeling sorry for myself. Once again, a pretty typical day for me. Yo, so it is Thursday, 117 hours in. I haven't really spoken to the camera since like yesterday morning, I think it was. Yesterday was the hardest day for some reason. I was just so tired. I'm so cold and hungry. Not hungry, but I just kind of like miss eating. Realize it's such a fun thing you get to do every day. It just feels like something's missing. It's not like physical hunger, but like I just feel like my body is exhausted. But today I woke up really good. I slept really well last night. Met up with a friend and it was really nice. Went for a walk. It wasn't really that far, but yeah, when I got back, I was so tired. I've literally just slept for like another hour. So yeah, my body's just getting physically exhausted, but like I'm not hungry and I can do stuff. And I'm freezing cold, if you couldn't have told. I'm always wearing these like so many layers. I feel good, I feel fine. I say the only thing is just, yeah, my physical body is pretty tired now. I'm excited to eat for the first time. Like I just want some energy. Hunger is completely gone. It's just more like a physical thing and like your energy just going up and down. And people say about apparently when you get to a certain point you just have energy and mental clarity. That hasn't happened for me yet, but maybe tomorrow. Yeah, that's just another check-in. See you guys in a bit. Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh me. Feel so hot. Good morning. It is Friday, day 6 basically. Feeling good, sleeping good, still feeling cold, but I am excited. And this is probably the worst time you could ever do a long fast. Fasting makes you cold anyway, but check out this. So that's my beautiful car, absolutely covered in snow, like frost. So it's actually like freezing cold outside, but yeah, I feel good. Cold showers are literally bringing me to life in the morning. Meeting up with a friend later and going to the supermarket. I am so excited. I'm not hungry, but like I am excited to eat some food. I'm gonna cherish my peppers, hug my tomatoes, kiss my plums. I definitely feel very tired. Like even just holding the camera has given me an arm burn. I'm excited to go shopping and I'm excited to have a fridge full of food again. Come on, baby. Oh, I am literally so excited. This has been a roller coaster of a week. I feel I've just taken all my measurements and I was actually really surprised with the results, but I'll go through all that at the end of the video. For now, I'm gonna just make my first meal in 7 days, which is gonna be a Chinese soup and a green smoothie. Just saw last night, just before I went to bed, that Krispy Kreme have released a vegan dozen box, which I know I said in my last video I'm not doing any more cheat days, but I do love a donut, so I may have to have one of those soon. But yeah, oh my god, 5 hours to go, guys. Let's get this meal prep done. 3, 2, 1. Woo! OMG. We've done it. Okay, so this is it. So I've done quite a bit of research on this and it's kind of hard to see what to have because a lot of people who do fast seem to be not vegans. They all have a bone broth, but I've done some research and I'm going to be breaking the fast with this. Gotcha! No, that would be hilarious though. I wonder what would happen. I'll probably just pass out. No, I have a smoothie. So this is Vivo Life whole protein with some bananas, mangoes, and some spinach. So I just thought that would be super easy and delicious. And then I've also made my version of a bone broth. So it is basically a Chinese soup, and it's once again it's got spinach, carrots, peas, tofu, and mushrooms. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna start with the smoothie. Oh my god. It's like my senses, and I've been like talking about my senses being heightened for the whole 7 days. It's like I can feel all the food like going down my esophagus. Oh my god. Ah, whoa. Okay, I feel like it's gonna take me a long time. Like I had like 3 sips, and it feels like I've had so much. So I'm gonna try my soup now. I went to the shop specially for the ingredients for this, and I forgot garlic and onion, which I think are quite prevalent ingredients, and broccoli. Okay, so that's gonna be it for now. So I'll catch back up with you guys in a couple of days because I want to see how my body reacts over the next few days, what my weight goes back to, how my thoughts and feelings on food go, and we'll go over my whole experience and answer all those questions there are about fasting. So I'll see you guys then. OMG, I can't believe we actually made it. I'm gonna just start by saying that is one of the craziest adventures I have ever been, and one of the greatest things about it is it's actually completely free. So let's start with the good stuff, the body transformation. So at the start of this challenge, I weighed myself, I took my body fat percentage and took all my measurements. None of these will be accurate whatsoever, but the one thing they will be is consistently inaccurate. So let's get to it. So at the start of the fast, my weight was 180.2 pounds. I'd say a lot of that was mince pie related, and my body fat percentage was 24.7%. After the 7-day fast, I weighed myself at 165.4 pounds. That's minus 15 pounds, and my body fat percentage was now 20.8%, which means I dropped almost 4% body fat. Granted, this will be predominantly water and glycogen depletion. However, looking at the pictures, I look considerably leaner in all the right places. For my body measurements, I only lost about ½ an inch in all my areas, my neck, my chest, my biceps, my leg, which is pretty good when I've lost almost 15 pounds, and I lost a whopping 2 inches from my waist. So it does seem like the majority of that weight loss came from my stomach area, and I do wonder if that is due to being in ketosis and using up my fat stores. I thought these results were exciting, as being in the fitness industry, I think most avid gym goers would be too scared to fast and lose all their precious muscle. However, I think due to the increased growth hormone, plus I still stayed active and worked out throughout the fast, I was able to hang on to the majority of my muscle. However, fat loss was not my primary goal for this fast. I'm currently working on my spiritual fitness, and fasting has been proven to help with clarity, focus, as well as improve gratitude. Since finishing the fast, I definitely have more gratitude towards food. I chew my food, I enjoy my food, I'm not thinking about food as much, and I haven't been snacking, so all of those have been definite positives since ending the fast. As for mental clarity and focus, during the fast I felt waves of euphoria and clarity. However, these were usually short-lived and often followed by needing a nap. However, this may just be my weak-mindedness or inexperience of being in such a fasted state. Overall, I think it was an incredible, amazing experience, and I definitely will be doing more longer fasts in the future, however not for a little bit of time. But if you're interested in trying out a fast, which I highly recommend, here are some tips to help you with fasting. Tips to make fasting easier. Tip number 1 is going to be take it nice and slow. I've been fasting on and off for a good couple of years now. The easiest way to get into fasting is to start with intermittent fasting. Simplest way to do this, if you have your breakfast usually at 9 o'clock, try and push it a little bit later, maybe 10 o'clock, even 11 o'clock. This will help you get used to the feeling of being in a fasted state. However, you won't have to deal with any of the negative side effects. Tip number 2 is going to be a hard one for some of you, but you're going to need to quit caffeine for about a week before you do the fast. I learned this when I did my dry fast, and I spent the whole day with a headache feeling horrible, and that's pretty much because you're fasting with caffeine withdrawals. Simple way I did this is swap your morning coffee for something like this, caffeine-free coffee alternative. It tastes just the same, and it will help you not get those horrible withdrawals, because having caffeine withdrawals whilst fasting is a horrible time. I know you may think that is the fasting while you're feeling terrible, but really you've got a headache and you don't feel good because you're having caffeine withdrawals. Thirdly, like the caffeine, I would make sure you're eating a pretty healthy, nutritious diet before you start the fast. It's very eager to want to eat loads of junk food because you know you're not going to be eating for a good week, and finishing all those mince pies and all the junk food in our fridge definitely affected me the first few days, and I felt a bit lethargic and headachy, and I think that was because I ate too much junk food before the fast. Finally, and most importantly, you're going to need to write down your why, whether it's for health reasons, spiritual reasons, weight loss, or you just want to challenge yourself. Having your why is going to keep you accountable for those times where you feel tired, frustrated, and just want to succumb to temptation. And I'll finish the video with what I've been telling people before I started the fast. When everyone was a little bit concerned and worried about them, I was like, don't worry about me. If it all gets a bit too much, I'll just have something to eat.